Hey guys, it's me, Mr. Cheese Gaming here, and welcome back to more of Let's Play Pokémon Emerald. Last time, we took on the Elite Four, and now, here it is, the final battle. You know who it is, the guy we know and love, the most awesome guy in this game. Is Steven Wallace?
Welcome, Brendan. That incident in Sootopolis City, that was superb work, putting an end to that crisis all by yourself. Oops, it'd be fair to say that you all alone ended the crisis. You overcame that difficult situation by working as one with your Pokémon. We trainers raise Pokémon by giving them items and by teaching them new techniques for battle. But we ourselves also learn many things from Pokémon, and this is where your achievements are put to the test against what others like you have achieved. Now, who can most elegantly dance with their Pokémon in Hoenn? Show me right here and now.
Alright guys, our final battle against Champion Wallace, who was originally a gym leader in Ruby and Sapphire and their remakes. Now, if you're playing the Ruby and Sapphire in the remakes, you would be fighting Steven here instead. Now he's gonna start off with a Whale Lord with Rain Dance, Water Spout, Double Edge, and Blizzard. If you're fighting against Steven in Ruby and Sapphire, he's gonna have a Skarmory with Steel Wing, Toxic, Aerial Ace, and Spikes. And the same thing in the remakes. So, let's go ahead and start it out. This is actually my second attempt at battling this guy, and I tell you, this guy is tough. He does have one Pokemon that is annoying, like so annoying, I got it down to use Struggle. Let's start off by using Spikes. Okay, he's gonna do Water Spout, which is gonna do quite a bit of damage to Gagana. That's right, so I'm gonna have to switch out to... Actually, I'll check whoever has the most attack stat. 142. Alright. Doro, you're coming out. Thankfully, it's using Blizzard, which actually is gonna do a ton of damage, but if it used Rain Dance instead, it's gonna be terrible in the future because Rain Dance increases the power of Water type moves. And also, that Pokemon that I told you I got down to using Struggle in my last attempt here, well, there's something to that where if it also used Rain Dance. Anyways, let's use Earthquake and quickly and hopefully take this thing out. Thankfully, I also equipped the Shell Bell on Duro, so he's gonna gain some... Oh no! Oh no, that is one thing I did not want it to use. Let's use another Earthquake. The one thing I did not want it to use. Now all of his Pokemon are going to be more powerful when they use water type moves. Oh no, that's the Pokemon I was talking about. He has a Ludicolo with the moves Double Team, Leech Seed, Giga Drain, and Surf, and also has the ability Rain Dish, meaning that it's going to recover some HP at each turn. Yeah, and also likes to spam Double Team a lot. It is the devil. And it's bringing hell to this place. If you're playing Ruby and Sapphire, Steven is going to send out a Credilli with the moves Asian Power, Confuse Ray, Sludge Bomb, and Giga Drain. Same thing in the remakes. It's best to send out Aura Man at... Actually, you know what? I'll send out Guardian and use a Hypnosis right off the bat. This thing is evil. It's hurt by spikes, but due to that rain... Never mind. And then you use Rain Dish. That's awesome. Well, not awesome because it's his Ludicolo, which is evil, but... Okay. Gonna start off with Leech Seed. Rain still continues to fall. I don't care, I'm still gonna use Hypnosis before it uses a Double Team. Of course, it uses Double Team. Just use Hypnosis. Yes! Now take this turn to heal up Gagana and then switch out. Might as well use Max Potions because it is the final battle after all. The rain stopped. That's good. Probably gonna wake up in the next turn. Despite that, I'm still gonna do the stupid thing and send Gagana out. And it could very well take it out with a Surf. Nope, still asleep. Okay, use Air Cutter. And it made contact. That's good. Unfortunately, he still has a full restore. And chances are he's gonna use it on the Ludicolo unless I get a critical hit. Okay, he's definitely gonna use that move. Nah, a full restore, I mean. I knew it. And I missed. Great! Once you start missing, it's pretty much the end of the battle. Alright, actually, I'll use Air Cutter and just hope that it hits. Good. He'll only use one full restore for each Pokemon. He's gonna use Surf, so that's gonna take out Gagana. And you know what? I'll send out Doro. It's gonna have Giga Drain, which does 4 times attack, but hopefully I'm faster than it, and I think I am faster than it, so I'll use an Earthquake. Actually, no. I'll use a Takedown, which misses. Yep. That's what I was fearing. And it's a critical hit too. Overkill, man. Yes. Are you starting to see why Ludicolo is horrible? It is like, it's not his most powerful Pokemon stat life, but it might as well be. Yet use Hypnosis, so it can't do much. You know what? Fine, I'll use Psychic. Thankfully, then actually hit it. A critical hit! That is awesome! And he already used his full restore on it, and it's not low enough for him to actually use another one, and... Yes! Yes! Considering the Pokemon that I got to use, that I had to rely on it using Struggle, it's down. that means that the battle is mine. I'm gonna take you down. Alright. And on top of that, Guardian's out, and since Tentacruel is part poison type, Guardian is in the bag. I actually took out Tentacruel in one-hit KO in my previous attempt. So, he's sending out a Tentacruel with the moves Hydro Pump, Sludge Bomb, Ice Beam, and Toxic. In Ruby and Sapphire, Steven is going to send out a Clay Doll with the moves Earthquake, Ancient Power, Light Screen, and Reflect. In the remakes, it's gonna have Reflect, Light Screen, Extra Sensory, and Earth Power. I'll keep Guardian out. And so far, I only have one Pokemon down. Use Psychic. Okay, 2-hit KO. I'll be accepting that. Sludge Bomb shouldn't do much. Okay, full restore. I don't care, I'm gonna heal in the next turn anyways. Now if I get a critical hit, then it should take it down. Nope. But it's still very good. By the way, I have to say, I actually beat the remake before I ever beat Emerald. So if I win here, this is actually my first time that I'll be beating Wallace. Well, except when he was a gym leader in the remakes, but hey. Kinda reminds me of Yuyuko from 10 Desires, how she was a final boss in the Perfect Cherry Blossom, but ended up being a stage 1 boss in 10 Desires. Okay, sending out Whiscash. Whiscash has the moves Amnesia, Hyper Beam, Earthquake, and Surf. If you're playing Ruby and Sapphire, Steven will send out an Aggron with Earthquake, Dragon Claw, Thunder, and Solar Beam. In the remakes, Stone Edge, Earthquake, Iron Tail, Dragon Claw. I'll keep Guardian out just to use another Psychic. Alrighty then, we're already halfway done with the battle. Gonna get hurt by that spikes, and only one Psychic left, so let's make it count. Okay, gonna use Amnesia, which is going to increase its special defense. So instead I'm gonna use a Future Sight and then switch out. And who should I switch out to? Actually, no, I won't switch out. Instead, I'll go ahead and use my revives. I have 11 now, but imagine that I actually ran out in the last battle. Of course I did, and last time I attempted him, I lost. Yeah, this game is getting challenging. I like how I can cancel out that beeping sound, but it definitely doesn't help because I actually need to grab some items and heal up Doro. Now it actually has the exact same type as Doro, and as I actually found out, Earthquake does normal damage. Okay. Took the Future Sight attack and Earthquake. Alright, he has 2 new Pokemon left, and I know exactly what they're going to be. Gyarados. This Gyarados has the moves Dragon Dance, Hyper Beam, Earthquake, and Surf. If you're fighting against Steven and then Ruby and Sapphire, he's gonna send out an Armaldo with the moves Ancient Power, Slash, Aerial Ace, and Water Pulse. In the remakes, X Scissor, Rock Blast, Metal Claw, and Crush Claw. A lot of claws right there. Basically, when I suggested having a Pokemon out with very good defense, And that title belongs to Araman. Okay, gonna lower my attack, but thankfully I still have confidence. Let's go ahead and use a takedown. Now, since Hyper Beam is actually physical in this game because it's a normal type attack, yeah, it's kinda like using Dragon Dance and also it has Earthquake. I can't believe that I already forgot that I had Earthquake when I told you all about it having Earthquake. Okay. Gagana is fainted, so I'm gonna have to send up Uzukushi as a bit of a decoy before using our revive. Uzukushi is obviously going to die here. Well, not die, but faint. And since you're not able to use Earthquake, I'm gonna use a revive. Unfortunately, it still has the possibility of taking me out. Actually, it probably would be a better idea to heal in that case, so Lemonade. That should fully heal me, save for 1 HP. Okay, gonna have Steel Wing, but it's gonna spam Surf, which thankfully does not take out all of my HP, so I can actually keep on healing. So go ahead and send out, you know what, Hyper Potions, because that's what I have the most of. Not to mention that it's also the cheapest. Okay, gonna use Dragon Dance. Thankfully that's not gonna affect your Surf. And you're already faster than me, so I don't really care about the speed anymore. Fully heal. And remember, it still has Hyper Beam, but thankfully, with Hyper Beam, it has to restore afterward. Well, recharge afterward, so good idea. Actually, if you have a Pokemon with Protect, you can actually use that immediately after it's recharging, which would be great. Okay, I still have another move in me, so go ahead, use Surf. That's not gonna take me down. Unless it gets a critical hit like that. Okay, instead I'll just have to use a revive this time. Gagana is pretty much my best bet here. Okay, you're probably gonna take out Gagana this turn. Despite that, I'm gonna send Lee out. Not send him out, but rather heal him. Use another revive, and actually, I should use revive. That way I can have a backup in case something goes wrong, so Guardian is pretty much my backup in this case because Guardian does not have any moves. That's gonna do a lot, but then again, it's not gonna be effective because high defense. I take it back. Okay, it has to recharge, so I'll go ahead and use takedown. And of course I'm gonna heal up a bit with that shell bell. And use another revive. On who else but Gagana, of course. Even though I should probably heal somebody instead. Okay, this is might do a lot. Oh, you know, it actually killed me. Ooh, Citrus Berry is coming in. I got that from Drake. Must recharge. And slash. Critical hit. Great. Now he's down to his last Pokemon, which should be his Milotic. Milotic has the moves Toxic, Recover, Ice Beam, and Surf. And if you're playing Ruby and Sapphire, Steven's gonna send out a Metagross with the moves Meteor Mash, Earthquake, Psychic, and Hyper Beam. In the remakes, it's gonna be a Mega Evolution of Metagross with the moves Bullet Punch, then Headbutt, Meteor Mash, and Giga Impact. Let me just tell you something about Mega Metagross. I killed it with Skarmory by using the item Rock Helmet. Unfortunately, I can't use that strategy because 1, we're not fighting Metagross, and 2, Rocky Helmets don't exist until Gen 5. Oh boy, so I'm just gonna send out... Actually, I'll keep Lee out just to go ahead and covet. Here it is, his last Pokemon, already hurt by spikes. And use covet. Thankfully, I move faster. Alright, stole him. Citrus Berry. And you missed with your Toxic. Alright, now take the time to use revives. I'm gonna go ahead and revive Doro right from the bat. And Toxic. Not gonna do any damage, but it's going to badly poison Linoon. But despite that, I'm gonna go ahead and heal everyone else and just ignore Linoon for the moment. First up, gonna fully heal Doro. This might actually kill Lee. Yes, it is. I'm gonna hope that I'm faster and use a Future Sight. That worked. And I actually survived that very well. Despite my prediction, I had an innermost prediction that Guardian was going to faint, but thankfully that's not the case. Alright, let's use another revive. I still have plenty of revives left. Okay, 4 is probably not best term to use for plenty. Plenty's not a good term to use for 4. And Synchronize! Awesome! So I'm gonna be hurt by poison, and you're gonna be hurt by poison. And you took the Future Sight attack. But still, Wallace still has the full restore. So I'm gonna be a jerk and use a full restore to get rid of my poison. It also has the moves Recover, which heals up to 50% of its HP. Thankfully, that poison isn't going to matter, so I'll use another Future Sight. And Guardian might actually win this. That is, unless she get a critical hit. Well, not she. Actually, I keep on saying that Guardian is as a she when it's a male. And Milotic, he is actually using a male Milotic. It actually has a physical difference. Males actually have longer hair in Milotics, which I think is kind of funny. I shouldn't say funny, it's more interesting than funny anyways. You know what? Lemonade. Hurt by poison, and you're gonna take the future sight attack pretty soon. And you know what? I'll use it on Gagana. Almost fully heals Gagana as well. That's not gonna work because since that's badly poisoned, alright. And you know what? Not a paralyzed heal, but another revive. Let's get everyone except for Utsukushi revived. Why not? This is actually going very well for me. But then again, it was just Ludicolo wasting my resources. And I'll use the future sight and before switching out. Whoa! Guardian actually survived with a little bit left. I did not expect that. Like 1 HP? That's great. Okay, gonna switch. If it goes to red health, he's definitely gonna use a full restore, so I'm gonna have to send Leave right out here to use a slash. Oh no, he used a full restore right there. So much for synchronized. Maze Guardian did future sight, but that was pretty much all my work undone. Alright, let's go ahead and use Slash like I intended to. Thankfully, he does not have any full restores left. I'm still faster than it, so let's get down to yellow health at least. Okay, Lee is down. I send out Guardian in case it uses another Toxic. In which case I'll be like, haha. Okay, using Recover. That's gonna be annoying. Let's use Hypnosis, why not? It was a good attempt. Okay, put it to sleep that turn. And I'll take that time to revive Lee. Okay, took the future sight attack. So far, everything is good. Everything coming up Millhouse. Use another future sight. And just in time too. Alright then. Come on, Lee, you can do it. That's gonna take out Lee, but hey. I'm getting very close to winning this, guys. And you know what? Steel Wing, why not? That's gonna kill Gagana. I made a mistake. Ooh, critical hit, but it's... Oh my god, that was so close. Just 1 HP and it would have won. Max potion. At least I still have Doro. I knew it. Thankfully, I think that's his last full restore. And I missed. Lee or Gut. You know what? Since Guardian was close, that was probably a bad decision because Guardian doesn't have any moves except for Future Sight. But you know what? I'll use Future Sight anyways. Okay, Guardian, you can do it. Are you serious? Synchronize gonna do you bad, Milotic. And I'll use a full restore. Just to bide my time. Lemonade. Okay, you poisoned me again. But you should get Future Sight this turn. Yes, I timed it correctly with my commentary. Yay, nailed it. Here's another Future Sight attack. Yeah, that cover is annoying and almost fully healed. And I can't hypnotize it, so... Why not, Aura Man, why not? I haven't seen Ice Beam in a while. Wait, did I use Future Sight? I think I already did. Yes, I did. Okay, that's it for Guardian. So Doro is pretty much my last chance. You take the Future Sight attack. And Earthquake. Come on, don't fail me, Doro. Don't fail me, we are almost at it. Take it out with one of the best attacks in the game. And don't you dare full restore. Synchronize 1! Synchronize 1! I think that in every time I face a final boss in the Pokemon games, I always come out somewhere clever. Like in Pokemon Red, I won because of a Leech Seed. I can't remember how I won in Pokemon Crystal, but in Pokemon Emerald, it was synchronized with poison. Gotta level up. Player defeated Champion Wallace.
I, the champion, fall in defeat. That was wonderful work. You were elegant, infuriatingly so. And yet, it was utterly glorious.
That's not what your mentor said.
Kudos to you, Brendan. You are truly notable Pokemon trainer. The Pokemon you sent into battle. At times, they danced like a spring breeze, and at times, they struck like lightning. But it was with light, yet sure-footed elegance that you led your Pokemon. Even I felt bedazzled by your masterful performance. Now you stand the glorious peak of the Pokemon League. I now proclaim you the new Hoenn region.
May? May, what are you doing here?
Brendan! So, here's some advice before you challenge the champion. Huh? What? What? Brendan? Could it be that it's already over? You lost?
See, what did I tell you, May? Didn't I tell you that you don't need to worry about Brendan? Brendan, you finally done it. When I heard that you defeated your own father at Pittsburgh Gym, I thought perhaps you had a chance. But you think you eventually become the champion? Ah, yes. What became of your Pokédex? Let's see here. So you've seen 147 Pokemon, and you caught 24. Some Pokemon only appear in certain areas, so you must be persistent. Anyways, congratulations! Now, go proudly to the final room.
Brendan, no, let me rephrase that properly. The new champion, come with me. I'm sorry, but from here on, only those trainers who have become champions may enter. You'll have to wait outside with Professor Birch. I'm just joking. That's okay. That's the rule. Brandon, honestly, congratulations. This room. This is where we keep records of Pokemon that prevailed through harsh battles. It is here that the League Champion are honored. Come on, let's record your name as a trainer who triumphed over the Pokemon League, and the names of the partners who battled with you.
Saving, do not turn off the power! Gagana the Skarmory! Araman the Aggron! Guardian the Gardevoir! Lee the Linoon! Doro the Swampert! Utsukushi the Feebas! Welcome to the Hall of Fame! League Champion, congratulations! Name, Brendan. And yeah, my time sucks because I've done a lot of off-screen grinding, but oh well. As much as I want to, I just can't keep myself from being quiet. there's Cut and Aya and Nitori cast form forecast. This music, this is probably the best credits music I have ever heard. It is by far my favorite credits music of any game. Well, here's my criticism for this game. This game is great. I actually really dislike Gen 3 due to a few nitpicking things, but aside from that, I liked it. It didn't have the best music in the series, but it didn't have the best soundtrack, but it did have some of the best songs I have ever heard. The Victory Road theme is awesome. Graphic-wise, I thought they could have done more with the Game Boy Advance. There's May running down there. With the Game Boy Advance, I mean, you had greater graphics. I mean, for Pete's sakes, I played Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius, and despite that being a THQ game and a Nick game, it had really good graphics and managed to maintain really good gameplay as well, but graphics just didn't hold up. Despite that, it's still good. I felt that the graphics could have been better, but that's the least of my concerns when it comes to video games. Unless they're exceptionally terrible, in which case this game is not. It's never that terrible. As for the Pokémon designs, I thought they were okay. They're not the best designs, but to be fair, not every game has like the best design. Actually, this game actually had the most of my favorite Pokémon designs. I mean, I love the design of Linoon. I love the design of Marshtomp. I love the design of Absol. Problem is, there are a few Pokémon here that are pretty terrible, and that's only because their stats did not match up. And they don't become good until they transfer into the next generation. And it's going to say the end really soon. Just in big bold text right there. So, I like that music. Very cute. Kind of reminds me of Gold and Silver, how it had that little tune at the end. Like I said, the only problem with the Pokemon that I've seen, and this actually happens quite a bit, is that the stats just do not support its moves, and thus you kind of have to transfer it to future games. That's a terrible design choice. To have Pokemon that, like, say, Crawdon for example, it is great in future generations because it has physical attack, and actually there aren't a whole lot of Pokemon with good physical attack. And once you finally get physical attack water type moves, Crawdon becomes great. But that's not the case because moves are based on their type, and that's just poor game design. Aside from that, I have no complaints with the design and gameplay. Story, I say it's not the... I actually place this as the second best story in the entire series. Like, I think that Black and White actually had the best story, and I case this as a very close second. Now, you'll be thinking, how soon it would be before I start my next Pokemon LP. I will assure you, I am going to do Pokemon Platinum in the future. However, that's not gonna be for quite a while. As for my usual tradition of starting a new Pokemon game in the autumn of each year, that's not gonna be the case for 2015, and already reached the title screen. What was I gonna say? Yes, I do plan to do Pokemon Platinum, but it's not gonna be for quite a while. As for where my typical trend of starting a new Pokemon game each autumn of each year, that's not going to be the case for LP number 15. Instead, I have a completely different LP that I want to do for the autumn. As for the summer, I know what I want to do for the summer. Guys, if you've seen my trends of my previous LPs, you already know what my next LP is going to be. If you don't and you're a newcomer, go ahead, check out my channel. See the playlist to realize what the trend is, and subscribe while you're at it. So I really do look forward to my next LP. I really have a lot of good things in mind when I'm doing my next Let's Play. So, as for the after games, let me tell you, after the story, there is a lot of things that we're going to do. However, I'm actually going to show what we can do there, just bit by bit, like throughout the time. At the same time, I'm gonna be moving on to Let's Play number 12. But regardless, I will, on a weekly basis, I will show off what happens after you complete the story. Until then, Mr. Cheese Gaming here, signing out. I hope you look forward to my next Let's Play coming soon.